We often tell our students during listening comprehension work that it's not important for them to understand every word. This is good basic advice, but occasionally, especially at these higher levels, it's useful for students to be able to go back and to try to understand every word. One way I get my students to do this is through a dictogloss. Now, a dictogloss is essentially a dictation, but it's a dictation that you give to your students working in groups of 2 or 3, and their job is to note down word for word what they hear in the recording. Another important thing is that they have to have worked on that recording initially as a normal activity, a normal listening comprehension activity, so that they understand the text and they know about the content and they've answered some questions. Then, when I'm ready to do the dictogloss, as I say, I put them into groups of 2 or 3 with a pen and a paper, and I select a very short section of the original listening. And by very short, I'm talking about between 10 and 15 seconds. When the students are ready, I play this short section and I tell them, you must not write while you're listening. And then, when the recording has finished, they can work together, work collaboratively, and write down whatever they remember. Well, the first time, actually, the only thing they remember is 1 or 2 nouns, perhaps a verb, and possibly an adjective. And they complain that they don't remember anything. So I say, okay, listen again, but remember, don't write while you're listening. So they listen again, they work collaboratively again, and on we go with these listen, then write cycles. Eventually, my own students tell me, don't put it on anymore, we're not going to understand anymore. At that point, I tell them to open the book where the tape script is in the student book and to check what they've managed to write against the original tape script. The value of a dictogloss is that it forces students to not just pick up nouns and adjectives and verbs. It forces them to pick up articles, prepositions, auxiliary verbs, all of those weaker words in the speech flow of native speakers that are easily lost, but are so important to a deep and full understanding of the message.